All right, yeah. False alarm. You guys are live on the Will's House podcast with willsmusichouse.com, and we're live with our cast and crew over here on the podcast tonight. So we were just having a bunch of fun before the show, and as you can see, it's just the guys. And for the new viewers, they will introduce themselves in a second, but don't forget to like, subscribe, join the Discord, enter the conversation, and subscribe on the Patreon, and yeah, do all that stuff to boost the channel and the algorithm. You know, we're doing things, we're doing stuff, and you'll hear about it more on the show on the Will's House podcast. So with that, we're going to get into our guest intro, starting on the right side with Brodie.
Will said my name already. It's Brodie, aka Bitches Brodie. Local bozo. I got a Gravedigger hat on tonight. Shout out to Monster Truck, Monster Jam. Shout out my guys. Whoa.
Wow, trippy.
Ooh, we vibing out.
What up? It's What's the Next Bet? My name's Marcus. I place bets with money and win and do things on sports books. Thanks for coming to Will's Music House.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. Why'd you put it as a shitter?
Yo, that's crazy.
You better put a shitter on Rob's too.
I did it for you. All right. It's Innexh, memeologist, fucking Discord troll at this point. Discord sports troll. What is it? Beat producer, fucking designer, streamer, you name it. Just look me up. Innexh. Shout out to Will's Music House.
Yeah, and
I got the horn.
and I'm Will. This is the Will's House podcast on willsmusichouse.com. And yeah, we're live with the crew. 25th episode, quarter way to 100 point. So had to do it right with the guys. So round of applause for them.
We coming up on a year, brother.
Round of applause for them. So we got some fun stuff we want to get into tonight. But like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Join the channel and let's have some fun. Remember, you can join the Discord, join the conversation. You know, we have a disagreements channel in there. You can jump in there and then join the chat live. Or you can join the I Want to Be On, and maybe you can come on and we could talk with everybody here, or maybe another episode. But
we need someone to call in. I need the fucking people to call in.
And if you don't know what Discord is, that's basically what that is. It's like a call-in. So that's great. That's wonderful. But you know we have to get into the weekly recap where we do the W and L of the week. And so we're going to start over on the right side with Brodie. What is your L of the week?
L of the week is my L of the week is going to be a future L, obviously, in this time span, as I got to buy a brand new car. It's not an L in the way that I'm getting a new car. It's an L in the way that I'm going to have to spend the money to get a new car. So fuck that. Buying a car sounds like a pain in the ass. I ain't never bought a car other than like a quick $1,000 car, beater. Everything else I never bought a car, so it's going to be crazy. I don't really want to deal with the experience.
Don't let this dude lie. He was excited the whole way here about it.
I was excited to get a new car. I'm not excited to go through the new car or buying a new car experience.
Whatever.
All right, let me hear your fucking L of the week, dude. What do you got?
My L of the week, Terrence Crawford not fighting Conor McGregor.
I don't blame him for not wanting to take them shin kicks.
Listen, I understand why he didn't, but I'm just saying Conor was right. That would have been a fucking check. Like that would have
so
been
much money.
Huge.
On the 2-fight deal too, one boxing, one UFC, that's a year's worth of money right there you're putting out.
So I would almost want to change my L to why didn't Conor just say that he would box Terrence?
I'm assuming that Dana White wasn't going to let him do it without the UFC fight.
Well, the UFC could just been half of it or some shit. I don't know. Dana likes to have it all.
So is Conor on a contract?
He's still got 2 fights on his UFC contract,
okay.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming after those 2 fights that he'll probably will do the boxing stuff. You would think.
I don't know.
I could see him doing the bare knuckle fight.
I could see
I
him
don't know.
doing one
I
or
mean,
two, yeah.
Getting at that age, I mean,
No,
that'd be
it would-
crazy.
I think
he
he
would-
more beneficial
Hey.
for him because
'Cause he
he wouldn't have
owns
to
it.
and he wouldn't have to grapple
Dude,
or anything
if he
like
does
that.
the bare knuckle, that dude definitely like is
I
up
think-
there with top fighters of all time.
I'm just
'cause,
saying, like, to grow his business, you own that
crazy.
shit. So for you to grow that business, if you're gonna get in there in the ring, you're the most high
how old is
profile
he?
fighter.
Facts.
He's got to be like 30, mid 30s.
I think he's 30,
35.
yeah, 36 maybe.
Yeah, he's not super old, but he's getting up there in fighter
Yeah,
age.
but then bare knuckle, bro. Like that's the like.
He's gonna
gladiator
give
sport,
himself an
you
easy
know?
ass fight. All he has to do is
Oh,
put
yeah.
his name on the billing, and then that's it.
Yeah, maybe
You know what I'm
do
saying?
some boxing, bro. Who knows?
I mean, you saw Dana White post about the boxing shit. They're getting
Yeah.
into it, so I'm curious to see how that ends up playing out.
Oh yeah.
Just because he was like, yeah, we're gonna follow the UFC format. I just don't know how many boxers are gonna want to go over to UFC style boxing like promotion.
No,
I
they're
guess
gonna go with Dubai if anything, bro. Dubai's starting their own fucking league.
I just can't imagine like UFC fighters.
Are
already
they
gonna make them-
actually?
I believe so. Yeah,
Dubai?
I believe so.
I mean, I
yeah.
wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah,
Aren't they the ones that
look
started
up.
their own golf league?
Yeah,
Yeah, live.
because they
Yeah.
pay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They understand they'll pay the price, and
Yeah.
like unfortunately, like UFC doesn't.
Yeah.
So it's like
They got their own soccer league too. That's what they wanted. What's his face to go out there? And
Yeah.
He just played in.
yeah,
he
they
just
got their
played
own
Florida.
soccer team. They got.
Oh,
their own
is it soccer?
team,
My
I
bad.
think,
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, but they'll pay. Yeah, they'll pay for the soccer players too.
To come
but,
out there, yeah, that makes
But
sense.
soccer pays, so like it's tough to like compete with that because like you could still get like fucking 400
check.
M's or
Yeah.
600 M's. I think some of
Yeah.
them get.
That boy
like,
Messi probably making a fucking buku
Dude, that
bucks.
dude probably made over $1 billion in his lifetime.
Easy.
Easily.
I think only Ronaldo has.
Ronaldo,
Yeah, I think
Damn.
he's the only one that's.
because
a
he's
billionaire.
younger. Yeah, I think he was younger.
Yeah, 'cause
With the
who's-
social media age.
Isn't Messi the one that plays in
Yeah.
Florida?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Miami.
Yeah, that's the one that didn't
Yeah,
want to go
that-
to Abu Dhabi to play.
That's a low key
Yeah.
bet. If anything, if you're gonna bet soccer, bet Messi or Ronaldo.
Easy money.
On Miami, yeah, he scores a lot of goals.
Yeah,
on Miami.
goals only.
Yeah.
those two only.
And we have to
Alright.
say goodbye to Caitlin Clark out of the WNBA playoffs. Ended too
That'll
soon.
be my L. Actually, we'll put that as my L of the week. Though.
Caitlin Clark out.
Yeah, I mean, I was betting on her. She was hitting the bets. She's a dog. Don't get me wrong. Next year, Caitlin Clark triple doubles is definitely gonna be the move. I'm telling you, because like she's only gonna get faster, stronger. More
Better,
cardio. She's
faster,
gonna have more
stronger.
experience. But yeah, my L would be is I thought they would have gave him one game. They let him get swept.
Damn.
Who'd they play?
Connecticut Suns.
Yeah,
I think.
okay.
I think Connecticut Suns.
I'm not the most hip
Yeah, I'm
to
not
the
familiar.
WNBA, but like
yeah.
I know when you say like who they probably played, I'm like, okay, that's a good team because they were like
Yeah.
what, lower seed?
The Fever were the lowest seed. I
Yeah,
think
that's
they
what
were
I
the
thought.
lowest seed in the.
Because they were
their
shitty in the beginning of the year, weren't they?
Yeah, they went 500 basically to get into the playoffs. I think it was
Damn.
like 2 games over 500 type shit.
That's a win.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, for her rookie year, bringing them up to the playoffs, I'd say that's a dub for Caitlin Clark on that end. But it's an L in the WNBA. I thought they would have let them at least win one game.
Oh, the rig. You thought that they
Get
were,
the rig job
Yeah.
going.
I mean, they just call some extra fouls. I want to say the last game to finish the sweep, whatever, was like a super close game. It was like a 5-point game at one point, like fourth quarter, like the whole fourth quarter type shit. So, L of the week though is I'm not letting the Fever win.
All right, and then Brody, let's take this back over from the top. And what's your W of the week?
I'm gonna give my W of the week to the Guardians getting the fucking bye. I'm gonna give them the L next episode when they probably lose to the Tigers. Cause the Tigers are a little too hot right now. I'm a little nervous for us.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
I want the Guardians to win. Don't get me wrong. I have faith they'll win, but the Tigers are extremely hot right now. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little
I'm
nervous.
repping the Detroit too.
And I lived in Detroit for 2 years, so to me it's like a win-lose situation.
All right, Marcus, what is your W of the week?
My W of the week is. No, I'm just kidding. It's a tough one. I had a couple I was trying to decide between. My W of the week is kind of coming. Okay, so the one that just fits Brody's. Ironically, piggy tails off. My W of the week is Detroit being. I think they're up 2-0 now. In their series, I think that's a W for us.
They won the
because-
series. We're for sure facing them next round.
Okay, so yeah, I didn't know how that went today. I thought they won.
Yeah.
But I think that's a W for us because I think we walk right through them.
I was nervous for us to play the Astros, absolutely. And I think the Tigers are going to be an easier. I don't even want to say easier because they got a way better pitching staff, I think. But I mean, if we get through the Tigers, we still got to play the Yankees, or we might play the Yankees. I think the Orioles might end up taking that one.
I think the Orioles
Did they win? Did they lose to Kansas City?
I think they lost today.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
The American League division is definitely cuckoo. Because I have no fucking clue at that point. I really thought the Orioles might take the whole entire thing.
I can tell you right now.
All right, and then Rob, Innexh, what's your W of the week?
My W of the week low-key happened today. I was on my way here grabbing gas, and dude said, he liked my shirt. We have the new website officially launched, mycircle.store. We got we bought the domain recently. It should have a desktop version and a mobile version, Apple Pay, all kinds of ways for you to check out on the website. And I think Will's pulling that up.
Hey, that shit look raw.
That's tight.
Yeah, we figured some shit out. But
We got some hoodies too.
Yeah, I came up with a little
Chilly
hoodie
weather
design.
coming up. Get you a little hoodie.
Hey, what is this? This is Circle?
mycircle.store.
Circle.store.
Shout out to NX.
Yeah, like I mentioned, the other episode, we got the LLC for it recently, and we got everything set up for it. But
Let's see the other designs. Let me see some shit. Ooh, okay.
yeah, 15 goat. Shout out Pat.
That background raw.
Yeah, we came up with some shit. We figuring some shit out. It's only gonna get better with time. This is just the first official release.
Yeah.
You do the website yourself?
I found a template essentially that I purchased, but then I had to customize it and do in-depth editing as well to get it set up just like that. But nothing a little YouTube can't do.
Hell yeah.
Facts.
We love YouTube Academy.
Yeah.
That looks raw.
That's a W of the week.
Thanks,
Some hard
bro.
work
Thanks.
put in
Hard,
that.
yeah.
But,
For
life
sure.
life be life, and the dude at the gas station was like, you know what, life do be life, and I'm like, it'd be like that.
Respect.
All right, and then so that was your guys' L's and W of the week. You guys got anything new to share since the last episode of the podcast? Anything going on that you want to dive into real quick before we get into our next subject?
We got our WTM merch dropping too.
Yeah, wasn't there a raffle recently?
Whoa.
Yeah, we did a T-shirt giveaway. We picked the 10 winners today. We gave away 10 T-shirts, 5 of each color.
That's fire.
You could pull up our little shop. It's not as cool as Rob's. I'm gonna definitely pick Rob's brain after this. So, but it's wtmb.printify.me. I think that's how it is.
You better have Will go to a fucking scam site.
Nah.
So it's like we got
I
the
used a
T-shirts
little
up.
bit.
Yeah.
Are these
T-shirt-
AI models?
I think so. Yeah, they were just like the stock shit that you could choose from for mock-ups.
You got slides?
Yeah, we made slides.
That's fire.
Dude, hard, right? Hard.
That's hard.
I wanna make them in white.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna do them in white too, like the hoodie. I feel like white slides with the black. What's the next? And then gold still is the bet.
Ooh, Marcus about to pull up to Vegas, be
Yeah.
at the Caesar pool in the WTMB slides.
I'm about to come with WTMP tracksuit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Velour?
That's the goal.
Get you a velour one.
This dude, Brodie saw like his dude dressed up as an Italian dude on the way here. He said, "Hey, gabagool, right?" And this dude said, "What?"
I'm like walking out the pizza
Bro,
shop.
throw that
How are you
fucking
not
lighter.
familiar? How are
Bro,
you not familiar?
bro,
What do you mean?
Throw the fucking lighter, you fucking jip.
We walking out of the pizza shop and the dude's in the full burgundy tracksuit. I'm like, damn. All he needs is a gold chain. He had no t-shirt underneath. I'm like, this is the most Italian fit I've seen. Like,
Yeah, he
I
gotta- he
seen the
gotta be-
movies.
Why
I
isn't
seen
he
the
familiar
shows.
with it though? With that having that
I looked at him and I was like, gabagool, my brother. And he was like, what do you mean by that? And I was like, take that fit off, dog. Put a white tee on and some
Facts.
basketball shorts. Man, what the fuck?
Yeah. So
I'm not even Italian. I felt disrespected.
So yeah, that all to say that we got the merch drop. That's live now. You can buy some WTMB merch now. We're gonna try to get a cool site like Rob's here up like that soon. So
Yeah, it's a little simple, but
like Rob
you
said,
know.
it're get better as time
Yeah.
goes. We're just learning.
Exactly. Like
We're just learning.
I've made I've done like the Wix like editing where
Yeah.
like you went in depth. I never knew coding, but I've done
Did you-
like the Wix editing before. That is done through Shopify.
Okay, so you
But-
use Shopify
Yeah, I use Shopify and then I bought a domain basically.
on Shopify or on Google
Shopify.
Domains?
On Shopify.
So do you know you got a bot in ChatGPT? There's a Wix bot you could use to build
Yeah.
out like a Wix site.
Yeah, so like I'm already like invested.
Yours
to
is
where
cooler,
I'm at.
though.
Yeah, but
Yours is
what's crazy is I've seen the Wix thing now. What you're talking about, like
Yeah.
the more animated, and they have AI helping, you know.
Mhm.
But this one was just like a one-time payment thing, and then I can edit it however I want.
You could do so. Do you get Can you pull your API from the Shopify and put it on like on a separate website? So that like
I
it's
think
like
so, yeah, because I think you could do the same thing with Wix. Like you could
Okay.
like take like the code, but
I was just
I'm
wondering
not too sure.
because I eventually want to make out a WTMB website and have it
Yeah.
all like is in one spot, like where we have like the join premium and like you got like the meet the team
Yeah.
and fucking we have like some content and stuff like that on there. Like I want it all in one spot. And it'd be cool just to have the merch
Well,
API to that website.
And then like with Shopify too, like I'm sure like how it is on Wix is like you can go into like the CSS or whatever, and like you can like edit the coding yourself. You know, like you can really like edit the site. Oh, perfect. Edit the site like how you really want to. But yeah, that was a theme, and like that's a little bit of a thing right now is Shopify themes.
Is yours print on demand?
Yes.
That
I did
shit's so raw.
Printify. Yeah.
That shit's so raw.
Because I've tried the like press myself, you know, like I bought a press, like bought like all the different vinyl like materials, and like I've tried doing that myself, and just
Yeah.
like I've never worked in a fucking shirt shop ever, or, like known anybody, so like
yeah.
I only knew what I knew, and I could do what I could do, and like
I used
just,
some local
this-
company in downtown
Yeah.
Berea.
Okay, yeah, this shit though, like this is from Printify, you know, like.
Oh, so you got it from Printify
I-
too?
Yeah, so how it works is you get your Shopify,
Okay.
and then you go to apps, and you literally download Printify onto your Shopify store, and like you're literally linking it. Like it's crazy. Like so, like when they go to that website right now, if you click add to cart and you click buy, like Printify, it'll go straight to Printify and start making it.
Okay.
But like they're two separate entities, so like you have to link up your Shopify to your Printify.
I just have like a Printify pop-up shop. so I
Yeah,
can look into
yeah.
it.
I
And
think
yeah,
Will wants that.
Oh, Will wants to. I think he wants to.
because
see
he's
it.
not on cam.
That's all very interesting. Printify is a very interesting thing, and that's wonderful. So that's great. You guys all did that. You know, we recently updated our website, and our website just links to the TTS. So if you want to send a TTS
But yours was built like,
to get
yours
with the
was-
show, if you want to read some articles we wrote with the interviews we did, you got to sign in for those. So you know,
Make
what
an
I'm saying
account.
exclusive, sorta. And then we also got the Patreon on there. You know, we got 3 tiers. We got the $3 tier, we got the $5 tier, and then we got the support the dream tier. So whatever you guys are on, whatever we're on, you know, it's the Will's House podcast, willsmusichouse.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And with that, I want to get into our next segment, which is where we run down the land with Brodie.
Broderick.
Why you gotta say my name like that?
Fucking run down the list.
Super Chef.
Super Chef. It
Hey,
is.
with your
Pitches
auto draft,
Brodie.
I heard there's beef in the wind that you had an auto draft,
Yeah.
and that you would not have selected the players
But you're killing
that are on
it.
your team.
And he's winning.
Yeah.
But you got lucky because they were auto drafted. What do you have to say to those allegations?
Who said
Brody?
I auto draft?
Lip-
I just heard it
Lippo?
in the wind. I
Lippo,
just heard it in
Lippo
the wind.
talking mad shit. Lippo
What?
in the
Whoa.
league.
I don't
talking
think.
mad
I think
shit.
I auto drafted maybe the last half of my team.
Whoa.
No, hell no.
I'm almost
Whoa.
positive because I was in the draft shit talking shit with you.
Yeah, Brody. Yeah, to put in to
I was
keep it
in-
real, I'm an outsider because I'm not in this league. Everybody was hating on your fucking
What?
thing. Yeah.
Because I'm a dog. Everybody hating
They
on me
thought it was all
fast.
auto drafts, bro.
Hey, what the fuck does it matter? I did
For
this.
the first like 6 picks, your team just took the whatever top dude was left.
I'm almost because I was
swear
in
to
the
God.
chat.
I swear to God, we watched it because we thought you and Lippo both fucking auto drafted because Lippo's first pick. What was he? Was he second
picked-
pick of the draft?
No.
He picks Pat Mahomes.
Dude, but like
That's
in the snap of a finger, like it literally went Lippo, and then it's like Pat Mahomes.
And
I'm
we were like,
Jesus.
"There's no way he had to have said it." He's like, "I was sitting there waiting,
dude-
bro. Like I was just waiting. I knew what I was taking."
I'm almost positive I draft my team because I remember being in the draft chat and arguing with Marcus's dumbass because I'd be like, "Oh, Marcus a bitch." Marcus is like, "Oh, I was gonna pick him. And I'm like,
That was later. I feel like that was later.
I'm telling you, I might have missed a few picks here and there, but a majority of my team I drafted myself.
Some of them were trying to. Some of
Who did
them
you
were trying to
pick
play
first?
mind games.
Who did you pick first?
I have no clue.
Like H.
Don't forget who you picked first.
Henry.
Bro, I'm in 4 leagues, so of course I
Henry.
forget my shit. I'm in 4 different
I'm in
leagues.
4
don't
leagues.
know.
I know exactly who I drafted.
I don't remember that shit.
They made me
Henry,
take.
Brees
Hey,
Hall, so
hey,
I
I want to
don't know.
give hella. We should all peer pressure hate Will. It should be fuck Will. This dude peer pressured me into taking CMC 3rd pick. He's like, it fell in your lap. It fell in your lap. This dude fucking fell
Listen,
off a
I'm about to
fucking
pull up
mountain.
my fantasy team and I'm about to see what the fuck
He
I would have
knew.
picked first.
I
Because
cursed him with the Madden curse.
motherfuckers, I haven't even opened the fantasy app this week.
Damn, I didn't even think about that. That is the Madden curse. Dude, go fuck yourself, dude.
Yeah, I took CMC in one other league, and I wish I wouldn't
playing
have.
mind games.
All right, well,
I was
don't-
playing mind games the whole
with
draft.
everybody.
Who the fuck did I
Hey,
put?
Will had the best pick. He took Saquon Barkley first.
That was such a good
Wait,
pick.
do you guys all remember hating on me for Derrick Henry? I mean, I remember the hate.
No, I didn't. I was the only one because I had Derrick Henry first pick in the other draft.
Bro, my team really isn't even that fucking good, and I had to have picked
Say
John.
your fucking name.
I
Say
had
your names.
Super Chef.
No,
so
say the team. The names of your team.
I got Brock Purdy,
Yeah.
Jordan Mason, Jonathan Taylor, Justin Jefferson. So Justin Jefferson and Jonathan Taylor had to be one of my first 2
JJ
picks.
was his first pick. I remember now.
Yeah, and I went and picked JJ because I almost didn't do it, but he was the only motherfucker that was there. I did not auto draft. Motherfuckers is really hating on me.
Yeah, I told you, bro.
This dude. Hey, listen. This dude took JJ with the assumption that Sam Darnold was gonna be
Good
raw.
rundown.
Will only hate because he's in 2nd place right now to me.
I'm not hating. I said a little birdie in the league. I heard the news through the grapevine that there was hate that you had an auto draft, and I was just wondering how you were going to respond to the allegations.
I'm gonna be honest with you. What the fuck does it matter? I still set my lineup every single week, and I'm still winning. These motherfuckers suck in our league. I'm cooking, brother.
I'm 0-4. No. 1-3 now. I beat Lippo. Fuck Lippo.
That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, I still put in the work. But let's get off the fantasy subject right now, because I'm winning our community league. I'm in there, dog, you motherfuckers.
Listen. We're just gonna let Brody know right now. Tell him what it is. Will tell him what fantasy
Will, you
when,
are
when
not
it really
catching.
counts.
I'm like, what, 30 points ahead of you right now? I've been eating, brother.
I'm right behind him.
I'm eating, brother.
All right, so now we're going to run down the land
Yeah,
with Brody.
let's get down to it. October 4th, we got the Beautiful Souls Fest that's happening out in the Outpost in Kent. Gutty Mac, Slim Reaper, and Kesh the Poet, and a bunch of other artists. When I see like big lineups like that, I try to just curate like a few people on the list and just like put them out there. But there's probably like 10 or 15 people out here playing at Kent. So definitely go out and check out that. I think it's going to be a dope show. I'm a big fan of Gutty Mac. I'm a big fan of Slim Reaper. I think they're just like 2 different talents, 2 different vibes. So I think it's cool to see like them on the same set. October 5th, we got the locally grown 5 going down to Crowbar. Toby Raps, AK and Company, Phoenix Vibes, a lot of other artists on there. They're doing an open mic. I think it's going to be a dope event. It's their 5th year, so shout out to them and what they do for the city and everything like that. Definitely come out and check that out. October 6th, we got Scene and Pikachu. They're doing a secret pop-up event in the city with Lunar Underground. I don't have the details of the location, so if you want that, you got to get with them.
I do.
I heard they're doing a special a menu with food, drinks, and stuff for the whole entire night. So I definitely check it out. It's a whole different vibe. Scene said it was going to be like a boiler room style vibe, so I definitely am trying to check that out. I do like the boiler room vibe.
That's on the 6th, right?
That is on a 6th. That's a Sunday, I believe. That has to be a Sunday. And then this I thought was a really dope event. October 10th through the 12th, they're doing the Futureland Cleveland. It's more of like a tech and networking conference that they do downtown. I went to an event, I think, last year for it, and it was super dope. They just got a lot of speakers that come out and talk. There's a lot of people that come through the city. Like this year, their big host is Cole Bennett of Lyrical Lemonade's going to be out here talking to everybody. So definitely shout out to Cole Bennett. Super dope guy. I've had the pleasure of meeting him, actually. So I think that's super cool to have him come to the city, talk to people either with music, whatever we got going on. And then another one I thought that was cool was Rel Carter. He's artist partnership through Rock Nation. So these guys are just going to come through. They're going to talk. They're going to give their, what they think you guys should be doing, stuff like that. It's just a conference to hear what their ideas are. So definitely, if you get a chance, go check that out. It's like Thursday through Saturday. I just think it's so dope to have something like that in the city that's so popular. So yeah, definitely get out there, check that out. Also on October 12th, I saw Mookie and October Beach Club. They're going to be playing at Coda in Tremont. I think that's a dope venue, very intimate. It's very small. But like I said, they fit a lot of people in there, so definitely check that out. October 12th, Mike One Park presents Beach Park at the Beachland Ballroom. Solon, False Teeth, and Trust, and a lot of other people are playing. I think that's a dope lineup. Very different side of the music scene here. Solon's just a very out there artist with her synth pop music. It's a very different sound that I think a lot of people should hear and enjoy because it's very enjoyable music. And then October 26th, Crib Collective is throwing their Halloween party. So definitely go out there, check that out. If you want to go downtown into a penthouse and you want to party with Crib Collective, definitely go out there, buy a ticket, show up, put on a cool costume. I don't know if they're doing a costume contest. Those boys should, because I think that would be hilarious. But October 26th, get with them, get a ticket, show up downtown. And then Chanel Kanzati drops her latest project, Mean Mug. I actually had the opportunity to listen to this on my way here. Hella bars, just straight bars, which I really, really appreciate. I didn't get all the way through it. I got a couple tracks in. Will actually just put me onto the project, so I was listening through it today. And like I said, it's just mad bars, which it's a different than what I usually listen to. So I thought it was a really dope project, and it's just cool to see someone from the city, doing something like that with just, like I said, straight bars. Respect. That's what I got for the land. You know what I'm saying? We run it down. We show love. Join the Discord. I'm always posting shit. Everybody else is posting shit that's just going on in the city. Stuff that we might not talk about on the rundown the land. We only get to so much. I want to just hit a few big things that I think are super dope in the city, but we're always posting other shit that someone can find something that they like, whether it's clothing markets or just other shopping markets, other types of shows, or just random stuff going on in the city that we think is kind of cool, or it is cool. If we see it, we post it. We're all trying to contribute just to put a little limelight on the city. So yeah, join the Discord, show love.
Yeah, and like Brody said, we have that Run Down the Land tab in the Discord. So if you join it, the events he talked about, we have the flyers and the pages you can go to find out more information if you heard anything you might want to go see or whatever. So
yeah, we do the damn thing in the Discord.
That's very cool. Oh, it's all very interesting. And yeah, so we're going to move on to our larger music talk segment where I ask everybody what's in your rotation this week. And I know Marcus is going to try to tell me I don't listen to music, but guess what? Yes, you do. And you're going to tell us what you're listening to this week on the Will's House podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all those things. So we're going to start over with the couch with Innexh because we just let Brody talk for a while. We're going to give him a break. And when Innexh is going to let us know what's in his rotation. Anything new, or you still got Shabazz bumping?
No, I mean, Babyface Ray did drop a new project. It's called The Kid That Did. To me, with like his music, sometimes like it has to grow on you. Like you'll like hear it for one time, be like and then like it'll just pop back up, and you're just start vibing with it, and it's like, oh shit, like he's talking that shit. But Babyface Ray always sliding for real.
He's coming to Cleveland.
What did the chat say?
Authentic language says, "Hey."
Oh, okay,
I saw Babyface. I'm pretty sure it was Babyface Ray. So he's coming to Cleveland. I think in like February.
Yeah. I think the Wavy Navy shit.
Yeah, the Wavy Navy tour.
Yeah. What that do? V's.
We popping up. We popping out. Will's Music House popping out.
That'd be crazy with the Osmo.
Ooh.
With the Osmo.
Come on. Content. We making content.
That Osmo is about to be on Facebook Marketplace in like 6 weeks.
Not even.
No,
like
it's
6 days.
It's about to be
6 hours.
No, it's just weird. Like
he about to return it back to Best Buy.
No, the gimbal is just something to learn. I gotta figure it out.
And we can get into that discussion, but I'm more curious what is in Innex's rotation other than Babyface Ray.
I mean, V's. I think Tron about to drop something new. I think Tron.
He been
and,
teasing a new project I seen.
Yeah, I forget. I forget who he's supposed to drop on with.
Because he's on tour right now with BLP Kosher.
BLP. Shout out BLP Kosher. Yeah. Hey, I was
The
waiting for
dreidel.
it. I was waiting for it.
Dreidel.
The dreidel.
A Jew on a canoe.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got other songs, but
I was gonna say I like BLP Kosher. He funny.
yeah, no, he is funny. I would
He's
say
serious though.
he's an authentic ass dude. Like
no, like you like listen. If you like really listen to him, he's
Yeah.
like dead ass.
Yeah,
Like he's
he
serious.
did drop some
Yeah.
new shit recently. I want to say that was a little bit more political because like now that he got up there, you know, he felt like he wanted to speak on some things. But I mean,
Yes.
of course, you know, Tory Lane's always in the rotation.
We
Like,
can't
Free
talk
Tory.
about that.
but exactly. And that's about it. I mean, Rip Flames pops up, you know, what is it? Wavy Season. Like
Banger of a
throw
project.
that on. I
That shit's
mean,
still like on my repeat
Yeah.
this whole entire week.
yeah, no doubt. And then I was bumping that what is it, Candyman by West Side Tony.
And that just
Candyman
dropped,
by
right?
West Side Tony, yo.
Shout out
That shit
Tony.
just dropped for real, dude. I saw him posted in the studio the other day with Sly and Sleep. So
Ooh,
I already
okay.
know he about to drop some other shit too.
Working.
Yo, but yeah, that's about it for me. You know, I'm with Marcus sometimes too. Like I don't really be listening to a lot of music.
You
Yeah.
podcast it up.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
you listening to?
Shit. I'll be listening to the infographic show sometimes.
Yeah.
If you're a YouTube person, you know, like you know what I'm talking about. Infographic show. They put me on. They got like some. They promoted it, but they got some like AI like video maker where like you can have it like cartoon animated like AI like maker. That's crazy. That's crazy. This dude has the iPod fucking
What are
pocket.
you trying to show?
Don't even.
Show the camera.
I don't know if he can.
I'm trying to get him to scan this QR code. Yeah,
Oh, it looked like an iPod. It looked like an OG.
It is
like,
an iPod. Shout
yeah?
out to my dog. Thanks, Bill, for the mummy hoodie.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? What
That's
popped
fire.
up when you scanned the QR code?
Is it not
We
playing?
can kind of see in his glasses.
It'll play.
My boy got
Oh,
Rick rolled.
rolled.
Oh,
Did you know that was gonna happen?
I
that's
did.
funny.
Written by William. Shout out my dog. Thanks, Bill.
That's funny.
Wow. Very well.
That's in the rotation. But you know, Joe Rogan's always in the rotation on the podcast shit, just cause like there's always so much. So like here, like dude's got all kinds of guests. He had Dave Chappelle on there, like a recent Dave Chappelle interview. That shit was gold, bro. That shit was gold. But that's about it for me. We'll let somebody else talk.
Look at that boy.
You was scrolling? I thought I
He
saw
was
Jelly Bean
scrolling.
Brains.
I was
Deep in the
checking.
scroll.
I was checking out. He sent me to a website. I was checking out what was on it.
It was just Rick Roll after
No,
Rick
it was
Roll.
like
Clothing.
yeah, clothing. It was
Hey,
like
my dude make
merchandise.
clothes.
That's fire.
Yeah,
I got to do a QR code then too.
I was gonna say when I bought this, like I was like, oh, it's an iPod. Let me scan this QR code, and then I got Rick rolled off the website. I was like, damn,
Yeah,
what
Marcus,
the
we got to
Off
do
top.
QR codes. We
Off
got to
top.
make some QR codes.
Yeah. So obviously everybody came to the episode to hear what I was listening to today. I know it's long and awaited. Yeah, dude, it's gonna suck. Same answers last week. No, I've been listening to the new Future. The new Future's hard.
I haven't even listened to it. You fuck with it? I
Wow,
haven't
Brody,
listened
you a
to it.
Future hater?
It's a good
I'm not.
one.
I like Future. I just been listening to other shit because I Future to me is like something that like I can always go back to and I'm still gonna enjoy it. Where like I feel like there's a lot of music that comes out and I listen to it once and I'm like I'm not gonna go back to this. Like I still go through old Future catalog, so I know it's gonna come up for me
Yeah,
to listen through.
I feel you. No, it's pretty good. I've been listening to that. Yeah. Fucking, what was I about to say? I was listening to that and fuck, what was I just about to say? It was Future and
Yep.
oh, the baby's new project is fire too.
I was gonna say I thought it was a good project.
It was good. Bro, that
I
should.
haven't gotten
I don't
to
know
it
if
yet.
it's it's not too far off from normal baby, so I don't know if it's like we just haven't had it in a little while. So
I feel like he
all right.
switched up his flow a decent amount to where I listened to it and I was like, oh my god, this ain't the same shit I'm always listening to.
But it's not too far.
It's
off.
not too far off, but it's slightly different enough
Yeah.
to where I'm like, oh yeah, I rock with this. And I listened to the whole project. I was like, this is
Yeah,
pretty good.
No, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I was fucking with it.
I seen other people posting it too. I was like, okay,
know.
I'm not the only one.
I was surprised. I didn't think he was gonna get too much hype off of
He's
this.
finally getting off shadow ban.
I don't
seems
think he
like.
will. I think
getting off
he's.
shadow ban.
I think he's gonna be stuck on shadow ban
Yeah.
for a long time. I think his
Why
his
is he on
time
shadow
came,
ban?
and then now there's just so many other artists that people are so into that his 15 minutes of fame per se has come and gone.
Wow, okay.
I mean, I think he's still gonna sell out shows to an extent. I don't think he's gonna be doing arenas unless someone puts him on a tour. But I think he's definitely still an artist. Like big shows, like big festivals, day festivals, are still gonna book him because he's high energy. So I think
True.
he has such a decent catalog now that he could play old hits and people are still gonna go out there and be like, oh yeah, this was a time to be alive.
Yeah.
2019 to Baby was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
So like when you,
Yeah.
I went to so many shows that year. I saw that dude easily 6 times in 1 year in 2019.
Damn, was he performing?
Performing every single place I went.
Hey,
And to like
put
be
on a
honest,
show.
it was fun every single time.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Hell
like, dude,
yeah.
this is high energy, and
Hell yeah.
he's a performer, so I give him hella credit for the effort and the work ethic he puts into his music and his craft, and like a music video or going out and doing a live performance. I mean, I saw him at the Odeon in Cleveland forever ago.
Damn, why is he on shadow ban though?
Because why he's shadow banned, what he said over there. And he did it at Rolling Loud, which at the moment Rolling Loud was the rap festival, the
Hey.
biggest thing. So you're going to go out there and say that?
I'm not gonna lie, that's why I fuck with him even more. I always fucked with him before, you know what I'm saying? But like,
I
that
think
made me, I'm like, yo, like that's some real ass shit.
I
Like,
get going out there and
you
saying
sound
your shit,
business,
but like in another way, like you were at such a high pinnacle. You're such a, everybody's eyes are on you. You know what I'm saying? So for you to just go out there and just no motive, no nothing. You just go out there and just say that shit. Like, what was you on, big dog? What put you in that position to be like, I'm gonna get on this fucking stage where I'm pretty much a headliner or closing out a stage, and I'm gonna go out and say some wild ass shit.
He might have just been so up at the time that he thought that it just
He
would've,
couldn't.
like
He could say whatever.
Yeah, that he just like couldn't.
I respect the hell out of it. You know what I'm saying? I still like it's still good music. I think he's just gonna have a rough. Like Tory Lanez went through the same. He still goes through the same thing.
And I mean, I know we talk about this a lot, but like to me, it's like he's going, well, me, whatever on the pod, but like to me, it's like a Chris Brown thing, like.
I
That's
feel
how
like
I'm looking at it at this point.
They got another
like,
documentary coming out about
I
him.
saw
yeah,
that.
Yeah, and if anything, Tory is that very animated. I feel like he'll just go that route with it.
I just feel like
but,
Chris Brown didn't really get that big of a shadow ban. That dude's still selling out arenas on his tours.
but
He's
it was
still
before,
doing.
It was before the social media era. Like
I guess I get what you're saying.
like that's the thing, and like he was shadow banned for a minute. Like like it was a good I want to say like
He was
2-3
still
years, but he's just so
Yeah.
talented. You know,
he
and
came
he was
back
acting.
though. He came back and got that radio
Yeah.
play and stuff. Like I think DaBaby or Tory Lanez and their Blackball, they're not gonna get so much of a radio play unless like it absolutely goes astronomically big. But
Yeah,
a lot of people aren't gonna be putting that money behind them because they know it's not worth it.
Yeah, well, they're both different artists. The
Right.
baby's a one. I would say like a one lane somewhat artist.
Yeah,
compared to like
Tory Lanez. I give you that.
But
All right,
yeah.
and then Authentic Language asks Cardi with verse of the year on
He already know my
Timeless.
answer. He already know my answer.
What's your answer?
Let's see it.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Cardi hasn't even dropped the album. That's gonna be album of the year. I don't know any album that's probably gonna have more hype about it when Cardi drops music. It's gonna
Play
be
this verse.
astronomical.
Play this verse. I ain't hear this shit.
Yeah, Marcus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then I don't even know if we
And
can. That's
I'ma
the
be
thing. We'll
honest
have
with
to
you.
Play with like us.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if after he drops music, Cardi and The Weeknd do a project together, and it's gonna be the biggest collab album.
Cardi and The Weeknd.
Yeah, they've got like 2 songs together, and they're hits. That's what Timeless is with. It's with The Weeknd.
You think he'll? You
Let
think
me
they'll
hear this
probably-
shit.
I would guarantee that they're gonna do a collab project, and it's gonna do fucking numbers.
All right, I'm gonna play it for us to hear. They
Yeah.
will hear, so you guys keep
Shout out
talk-
Authentic
You guys
Language.
keep talking while we hear it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a good verse. Cardi's just
Turn it up.
he got so much hype.
All right, this shit better be good.
That beat goes so
You gotta
hard.
talk into the mic.
This shit better be good, Brody. I'm not fucking playing.
What you thinking so far, Marcus?
I'm dissecting it. I'm just letting it come in.
What's this from, Brodie?
Is that MF Doom? No, that's not MF.
It's the people from it's that show where they get to kill people one
The
day.
Purge?
Yeah. Yeah, this not verse of the year.
Shut the fuck up.
This-
How many
Engineer of
views
the
this
year?
got? How many views this got already?
1.6 million.
Exactly.
When did
No
it
music
drop?
video.
When did it drop?
It
Like
dropped
2 days ago.
It dropped like 5 days ago.
No, it did not.
It dropped
September
September 27th. It's the 2nd of October.
Oh, damn, that was 5
yeah,
days
what
ago.
the fuck you talking about? It's like a week. These dudes didn't even get
That's
2
still some
mil.
numbers though. That's for just a song, no
A
video.
business week, you're supposed to be album of the year, verse of the year. You got 1.6 in a
So-
business week. Suck my dick.
Off
It's
of a
bars.
song, no video.
Hell no.
Off the song, no video.
Wait, like, doesn't this year contain, like, Not Like Us? Like,
Man.
isn't that, I mean, like, no matter whether it's verse of the year or not, isn't that one going to be the one
Yeah.
that wins?
All
Like,
right.
because,
They not
like,
like
by
us.
default,
They
like,
not
doesn't
like
that
us.
just
All
win
right,
by
all right.
default? Like,
I'm a Kendrick fan, but without the beef, Not Like Us is not that big of a song.
But it is the beef. That's what it is.
The beef, yeah, hyped it up.
That's what it is. Imagine just being like, oh, dude,
I'm
Tom
going
Brady coming back 3-1 on the Falcons isn't shit if it's not the Super Bowl. Like, that just doesn't mean anything. Like,
Pure music. Cardi dropped that project, about to go nuts.
If he even drops it.
Come
Hey.
on.
these dudes are still seething over fucking the Red
Hey,
album
wait.
that wasn't shit.
We got land views in the chat.
Oh,
yeah, he says
shit.
Cardi fans love Weenie.
Facts.
Hate this
Facts.
dude.
Hey,
I don't even
Landfuse.
know this guy at all.
Landfuse, tell them about how they're still seething for Red that was ass.
Whole lot of red was fire.
Whole lot of Red was shit.
I don't fuck with this
A lot
land
of
views, dude.
ass.
They not like us. They not.
A lot of ass.
Get this guy out
Hey,
the chat.
what'd you say earlier? Chomp, 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 chomp.
Yeah, no, there was a.
This motherfucker said I auto drafted my team, and now he in the chat going nuts. I don't like this guy. I definitely drafted a majority of my team,
See,
and
we'll create a
Cardi
secret
going
beef.
nuts.
All right. And then, Brodie, what's in your rotation?
Man,
Clearly, this shit.
I know, dude. Definitely Cardi.
Fuck.
It's like I've been listening to that new Lil Tecca project, Plan A.
Tika.
Whoa,
Who said that?
that's crazy. But yeah, Lil Tecca's new project, Plan A. I fuck with that.
Yeah, saw people giving him a lot of props on that project.
Brody, I
haven't listened
saw
to it yet.
Brody saying album of the year. Now
I
he's
did
throwing.
not.
He said verse of the year. Everybody, album of the year. Everybody just gets whatever with Brody.
I did not say it was album of the year. I think Lil Tecca is very consistent with his projects he puts out. He's very low key, I would want to say. I think he still has a lot of hype around him, but in terms of like being a consistent artist who puts out consistent good projects, I feel like he definitely does not have.
Because he's grown up though from like the SoundCloud era type thing. Like, yeah,
because
or
his
no?
he had a couple songs, but I would say he dropped Ransom, and that was like right after. Like I would say that's right in the beginning of like the DSP era where everybody was just putting everything on Spotify. Because yeah, Ransom was huge, and Juice WRLD was already out because Juice WRLD hopped on that remix. So yeah, it was more so his popularity was past the SoundCloud era because he's
R.I.P.
young.
Juice.
I want to say he's like he might not even be 21,
Yeah.
and
no,
he's
yeah,
got
that's
like
the
3 or
thing.
4 projects out.
Yeah, and so he's
Yeah, he's
and
super
been,
young.
He's relevant, you know. He's still getting the views, still getting likes and everything, and
Because a lot of
he's-
people talk about, you have such a big hit that's Ransom, which has like over 1 billion streams, I think. And like people always talk about how it's hard to, keep
Fuck it.
up with that style. I mean, look at Roddy Ricch. He had the box, and then every project after that second album was pretty much dog shit. But yeah, Lil Tecca I think has been consistent.
Roddy
Maybe he's not
Ricch.
had
I forgot
a
about
big
that.
ass hit like Ransom, but I think he's had enough hits here and there that do enough like either TikTok trends or whatever it is to keep a consistency where it's not like I don't think anybody's saying like, oh, this is a fucking shit project, or he's like not as good as he once was, like he was a one hit. I think he's been consistent to hold a fan base that's like, no, we fuck with Lil Tecca.
All right, and then Landfew says, "Who's the new alt girl industry plant Chapel Roan? Keep seeing her pop up places."
I don't know.
Who you
I
talking
mean,
about, bro?
Never heard of her.
Chappell Roan?
No, never heard of her.
Come on.
Never heard of her. You guys talked about her last episode, and I just was like sitting there, I was like, I don't even know who we're
If
talking
you heard
about.
the song, like, I would imagine you've had to at least heard a snippet of one or two of her songs.
No, probably not.
More than likely, like if you're saying it's on social media,
It's on
more
social
than
media,
likely
yeah.
I heard in
No, I
a
probably
reel or
haven't.
something or a video.
I mean, it's the
so-
same. It's the same level like Sabrina Carpenter. You might not listen to Sabrina Carpenter. You know what espresso is. Is that me espresso?
Never heard that.
You was such a hater.
He was
dude.
like walking through Target, like
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the most.
I'm
like,
not even joking. I haven't said a single lie this whole time. I don't know who we're talking about at all.
Lie detected, AI lie detected.
What you
just
mean?
said it
I'm
in
being
chat.
dead ass serious. I
Just
don't
popped
know
up on
the
the
people
screen.
you're saying.
Yeah, I mean,
I've
I guess
never
we're
heard
like,
that song he was just saying. I don't know who Chappelle Roan is or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't know these people.
damn, the Midwest Princess. That's crazy.
I don't know who you're talking
Hey,
about.
Will, you see all that backlash she got though with the political statement that she had to not do like 2 shows because she was overwhelmed?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like think about it. Like a year ago, that she was like going to like a grog shop performance
Yeah.
type level of show.
To think that she was gonna play the Agora like 4 months ago and they had to bump her up to Jacob's Pavilion because she just was so big.
And that was still probably too small.
And that's what I'm saying. It was too small. She could have played. I don't
like
even
the
know.
Wolstein Center or something.
I don't know if she would have been able to sell at the Wolstein Center.
But it would have filled up. Like
It would have
a
filled up
good
to an
amount.
extent. I mean, because Jacob's Pavilion still holds a decent amount of people, but there's nowhere else that's like, oh, she could have played like Temple Live. You know what I'm saying? Blossom way too big. I think now, if she was to come to Cleveland and play now, I think you could put her in a Blossom and she'd probably sell really well.
Yeah, if they paired her up with like the right show, like if they brought
Yeah.
like the whole shebang together.
I think she definitely could make a Blossom work. I mean, Post Malone just pretty much sold out Blossom last night. I saw that shit was massively packed.
That's
if not-
crazy.
Yeah, and Post Malone, I didn't listen to Post Malone's
I was gonna
project.
say, who's still going to see Post Malone? He
He's
making
doing the country
music
shit,
now?
yeah.
What the
The
People
people-
like country now. Remember
Yeah.
we talked about that like
And-
6 months
And
ago.
I'm gonna say
Crazy.
country sells no matter what it is. Like everybody wants to go to a country show because it's such a party.
They're gonna drink beer.
You're gonna
listen
drink
to
beer?
Shabuzi.
And the problem is like you go to a Blossom or something, everybody tailgates. You tailgate
Yeah.
for a concert. So you go to Blossom, they're like, oh, dude, I'm about to be fucked up. I'm gonna go see this
Yeah.
country show because everybody else is gonna be fucked up. So
guess.
Blossom and a country show sell no matter what.
And Shabuzi's still #1.
Yeah,
like, it's still
he's-
going.
Yeah, that's
still
crazy
going.
that he has had
Off
such
of,
longevity off of that track.
What is it? Jaquan's Tipsy? Or
Yeah, that dude's
Tips?
getting
Yeah.
royalties.
Royalty.
Yeah.
They did like a performance together.
I saw
on
that.
TV.
It's dope. That's so dope, though. You know, like just being able to like work together at that point, like being probably 2 complete strangers, and just being able to come together on that music shit and get that money.
Yeah, and then Lamphy says, should they bring the verses back, artist versus artist discographies?
It was kind of.
It was great for COVID.
Yeah.
Because you're in the house and like I'm not going to a concert, so I'll go and watch you battle your music.
Yeah, it was dope at first too. Just like
I just feel like it
the
wouldn't have.
suddenness.
I just feel like it wouldn't hit the same
The
as it would
Gucci,
now.
the Gucci Jeezy one was hard.
Oh yeah. Like there's
was
certain
crazy.
ones that made sense, but I think in like now that we're post COVID, like I just feel like it's not gonna hit the same as like, why don't you just do a show together? You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey, Authentic Language said he never heard a Sabrina Carpenter song either. Me neither.
there's no way you
Sav
haven't.
is definitely lying.
That's
No,
what I'm
he's
saying.
not. I believe Sav. He's
No
a realtor.
cap.
I
Bro,
don't trust him. My
happened as
realtor.
I shit you not. I would have never. I hear that shit out and about all the fucking time.
And you
Play
sing
the
it.
song. Play the song. What is the
I
song you talking
definitely cannot run
Yeah,
a
you're
about?
gonna
No, just
get
to,
hit on
just
that
to
one.
us. Just to us.
All right, well, you
Is
guys
that-
keep talking.
It's
Yeah,
that
I wanna
me
hear this.
espresso.
I've never heard that.
Come on, bro. You gonna hear it.
What?
It's cap.
Nah.
And I'm telling you, the Chapel Roan one, you're telling me that you ain't never heard the Pink Pony Club or where they be doing the whole entire videos with the pink hats.
No.
The pink.
Did
Come
I
on.
posted the one with like the Cartman, like the dude doing the
Yeah.
Cartman voice?
Like I said, you ain't her concert videos are literally everywhere because of how packed that shit is. She had the biggest crowd at Lollapalooza. That shit was everywhere. Everybody talked about that.
I didn't even see that shit. I got my algorithm not to see dumb shit like
My
that.
my
though.
algorithm sees some other shit.
Freaky motherfucker.
Hold up. This
just
is it.
other
This is
shit.
This
it.
is it.
Yeah.
Let me hear.
You telling me you ain't heard this?
Dude, it'd be on NFL ads too, like NFL commercials.
Dude, this song and one of her other ones, it's like 3 splice loops, like just not even altered.
Yeah, I
Like
saw
a guy
that video.
playing a bass.
I saw that.
Yeah, I get 100% say I've never heard
Well,
this.
That's so
So
crazy.
it's statements like what you just said, like like them even admitting that, like, you know what I'm saying, just proves the point where it's like, fuck it. You know, like if it sounds good, put it out there.
Pop music
Like-
is the easiest to sell. You put a good-looking woman in there in front of a song, and make it catchy. Oh my god!
You see the new Tate McRae video, Brody?
I don't think I have.
That shit is OD.
Really?
Yeah.
Ugh. What do you mean by OD?
You have to go check that out.
Okay.
Put it in HD.
No, definitely not. I didn't even want to show that video. Like they're so sensitive with the ads and stuff.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
Oh, I thought you meant like it was just like sexual.
Authentic Language says new Diddy album next week. Maybe I heard, but I don't know if it was her.
Oh my god.
The
all right.
Diddler.
All right, and then yeah, Brody, did you tell us what was in your rotation, or did you get cut off? I think you
Oh.
got
He
cut
did.
off.
I did tell what was in my rotation because I said the baby, and then we started talking about Lil Tecca, and that's
And this
I
dumbass fucking Cardi shit.
All right.
got young Cardi, young
Damn,
Cardi.
dumb. You guys are gonna have to fight over there.
Wait until music drops and that shit go crazy. Motherfuckers gonna be like, "Oh wow, bro, dude, that was a great project. I can't even." Deep voice Cardi is way better than what he did on Whole Lot Red. That wasn't for everybody, but I'm telling you, the deep voice, everybody's gonna be like, "Damn, that's crazy." Because it's like, if you listen to Future, you're gonna listen to this Cardi project and be like, "Damn, this is hard."
So Brody mentioned that he likes the new Rip Flames project. He checked out the new Chanel Kazadi project. But
Yup.
is there any other new music from the city that any of you guys are listening to right now, or that you're tapped in on at this moment in like the last couple weeks?
I haven't really been listening to a lot of local stuff. I was with AK and Company. They was recording their new project, so that shit sounded really dope. So I definitely did get to hear that shit while I sat in a session.
I think Deezy dropped a new single or whatever.
Who?
Deezy?
Hmm.
I
Who's
listened
that?
to Listen Bit. There's a dude that's in the group chat. He's got
Hell yeah.
What, the WTNB premium chat, $10.99 a month?
it's not $10.99. It's not.
Oh, it's a savings.
Not even $10 a
Same
month.
price as a double chunk.
How many booms does it get?
Can we do a massive boom right now?
I don't think I have a boom. I'm scared to like click something
No,
else.
click the one boom on there.
You see, you
Oh,
see
we
the
got the
video?
Hawk tour?
You see the video of them? They were at the Florida Atlantic game and they were like trying to get the crowd to do the
No one
boom
did
and
that
nobody
shit.
did that shit.
They was like, huh?
Damn.
Yeah.
That motherfucker
They
looked
had
at
the
his son
they
like,
had the Rizzler throw a feature verse up on their song.
hey, the Rizzler go crazy. That motherfucker be out
Dude,
there.
that dude geeks me out.
They be
bro.
having him
The
try
Rizzler
Costco
geeks
shit.
me out.
All right, and then Brody dropped in our notes before the show. He wanted to talk about the 2025 festival scene. So what does it look like, Brody?
I think it's gonna be a little different. I think we're gonna see a lot of small festivals kind of fade out. I think a lot of people went bankrupt this year. A lot of people didn't make money. And I think it's harder to book artists now. I mean, we've been seeing it the last couple of years, but in terms of like those high, like you're going to be my main eventer, there's not that many main eventers that people are going to be like, they're going to sell money. They're going to sell tickets. So I think it's going to be a very, like the big names are going to be there. You know, Live Nation is going to absolutely clean up, I think, in 2025 in terms of their already established like EDM festivals, whether it's like EDC or Bonnaroo or Electric Forest, like those, they're going to clean up off of those mainstay, you know, shits. I think the little guys are definitely going to fade out. I think we're going to start seeing a lot of less and less, you know, just like local pop-ups. I mean, I can't even think of too many just like local festivals that still go around that don't have a big money influence. I mean, you even look at Rolling Loud, that's a big money influence. Lyrical Lemonade's like probably the only one I can think of off the top of my head that's kind of like very high established festival that doesn't have a big investor.
What about like the MGK festival thing, or is that?
I don't think he does that anymore.
EST Fest?
I think they got in trouble at the venue and they're not allowed to do this shit anymore, I thought. Because when was the last time he did an EST Fest? Can you look that up? It had to have been like 20.
I know I went to one.
Isn't there a new like fire or whatever?
They are doing another Firefish Festival on an island. I can't. Tickets were like $20K or something crazy.
Dude, I'm about to go.
Respect, dude. I don't know who they're gonna have play.
That'd be lit. Hey, listen, that'd be lit to go there and be a part of it.
Yeah, cop it.
Because
Call it MGK Day now.
yeah, so they just do MGK Day downtown.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so because I'm pretty sure he got in trouble at Legends Valley, or he like something happened, and then they were like, "Yo, you're not coming back," because that's where
he got kicked out of Nelson's Ledges because they wouldn't clean up their mess, and then I
think he went to Legends Valley because it was bigger.
Well, I thought some girl got like something happened to her, like somebody like R-worded like a girl there.
Whoa.
At like one of the venues or something. I don't know. It might not be that. Don't quote me. Don't quote me at all. But I just for whatever reason, that's like something that I like feel like I remember hearing.
Because I feel like Nelson Ledges was too small, and then they went to Legend Valley, and that's where they do the Juggalo Festival and Lost Lands. And so it's a big area, and I think they don't do that shit no more.
You ever been to the Juggalo Festival, Brody?
I've never been there.
Have you, Will?
Whoop, whoop. Shout out to ICP. I've never been there. I have seen ICP wrestle, though.
Shout out to all the juggalos and juggalettes.
Let's do this shit!
Fuck this shit! Ah! That dude's lit, bro.
Hey, that dude's hilarious. But no, I ain't never been there. But I have seen them wrestle. I'm dead ass. They wrestle, dude.
Seen them wrestle.
I've never seen them play a song.
But you seen them wrestle what, like WWE shit?
Yeah, like AIW and shit. They be having them. What's his name? Crazy J or something stupid.
Oh my god, that's crazy. But like it was their event.
No, it wasn't their event. They got paid. Like they came out. You know,
okay,
I think they do have a wrestling promotion because I've seen people walk around with a Juggalo belt,
That's
or a Hatchet Man belt. Let me say that. I do like the videos though of the people that do go to the gathering of the Juggalos, and they're like just talking to people, and they're like, "Yeah, dude, I boofed this or I boofed that." I was like, "These motherfuckers are crazy."
Yeah,
all right, Brody. So you got to say what you wanted to about the festivals, though.
Yeah,
Everything
we good.
Everything
we're good.
All right,
I think it's gonna
great.
be crazy.
Great and wonderful. And you guys, you have been watching the Will's House podcast on willsmusichouse.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Join the Discord. Enter the conversation. Follow the Patreon. Follow WTNB. Follow Brodie. And don't forget to follow Innexh. All the links are down below. Yeah, so do all the fun stuff. You know what I'm saying? They have some type of war going on over there, but we're going to get into our next couple
Marcus.
topics.
It's fuck Brody for sure.
And these are topics that were submitted to us in our Discord channels.
Who submitted this shit?
So the first one was Cleveland dealing with street shutdown takeover. Mayor Bibb had to make a statement. What do you have to say about that, Brody?
I saw the videos. Them boys was going crazy on the freeway. They was blocking shit off. I think it's a little crazy. I don't know. I just don't know what Mayor Bibb is going to say to change anything. I mean, I think I just read an article that CPD doesn't have enough people. They're trying to get the county to fill positions. So I don't know what you're going to do to try to,
just takes
mitigate
one guy
the issue.
with a truck.
It does only take one guy with a truck. But I saw videos where the kids were just like grabbing onto the cars, or they're just sitting there.
Yeah.
It was very I don't know. It's just crazy. I couldn't imagine being in that scenario because I would literally just be like, "How the fuck do I get out of here? Like, get out my way."
I've been downtown and I've heard the tires just like spinning.
Yeah, I was in downtown not too long ago, and I just saw someone take the corner and just start doing donuts in the intersection. And I'm like, "Where's CPD at right now? What are we doing?" But I mean, I thought it was funny. But in another concept, I'm like, we just
it's
doing
cool.
whatever
It's
the
just
fuck
like
we want.
one isolated person or like two isolated people. But when you're gonna block whole ass traffic and shit like that, that's just.
And they were on the freeway. They were on the bridge or something.
Well, you're just
I thought.
asking for people to react.
Right.
You know how they react. There's a lot of spectrum to that, but you're just asking for it.
And the thing is, you don't know how old these kids are. They could be 16 years old to 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's such a gray area.
Somebody will end up shooting one of them, and then they'll all be the victims. And then it'll be like they were in the right the whole time. And then somebody's like, "But you're breaking into people's cars." You saw the one video. I don't know if you did, but I saw one video where they were some dude was trying to roll his window up, and
the
they were
truck,
and they were
holding
pulling it down and shit. And then that same person was talking in the video saying they have guns and shit pointed at them. So it's if there's truth to what these people are saying, or I don't know, I wasn't there, but if there's truth to what they're saying, it just takes one person to react. Like I said, you don't know how people are gonna react, but you're asking for people to react, and that just alone is like a scary thought, because like not everybody's gonna be a pussy about it. Somebody out there's gonna be like, huh, I've been waiting for this. I had a long fucking day at work. Let me just. All right.
And that's the thing, like, you gonna block me on my way home from work? Like, dog, I just want to get home.
Dude, they were doing that shit at like 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning.
Or they're going to work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to light fireworks off? Just take a lane. I don't give a shit. Let me go by. You know what I'm saying? Go light your fireworks off. Act a fucking fool. But you gonna block all 3 lanes
They
of traffic?
said they were trying to charge people $50 to go through.
I would have been like, dude, I will just drive over you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna do?
See, but then you see videos like that, like one person
And then
will run them over.
I'm the bad guy for driving over someone from not letting me get to where I need to go. My bad. I gotta leave. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit here all day. This ain't traffic.
They gonna sue you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the problem. I gotta get to work. My job gonna fire me. I'm late because some kids want to block the highway. How you explain that? They're gonna be like, "What you mean they blocked the highway? You couldn't get around?" That's what I'm saying. It makes no sense. I just don't think Mayor Bibb got it in him to try to figure out these issues that they keep escalating. I mean, Kia boys went fucking bonkers and nobody did anything about that. They was just out here stealing every single Kia 3 times a week.
Kia had to hit the firmware update.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really fumbled the bag. How many cars got stolen in Cleveland off of, the
I think
Kia
they said
boys?
like over like 50,000 cars.
Talk about insurance scam. They was going in there like, just steal my Kia so I can get a different one because you guys are going to keep doing this. I've heard stories of people getting their Kia fixed and they come back and steal it again. That's so devious. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
All right. And then Brodie asks, why is IG promoting chat bots?
Yeah. Have you guys seen the chatbot little things they've been?
I seen it. I didn't look into it.
It like popped up for me and I was like, it would have been like if it's like just like a generic like ChatGPT type thing, but it's like specific, like
It's like themed people.
themed, yeah. And I'm like, this is so weird. Like, I don't need this. Why you promote? Why is this on IG for me? What do I
it
need
could
to
be
get
like
off?
friends with like fake Kendall Jenner.
Right. I'm like, why did we put this on? You could have made your own separate app for this for all I care. I don't need this as another thing on the IG app to do stuff.
We'll go figure. Like they'll put the AI chat friends inside of Instagram, but like Threads they want to like force to be a separate app when it would be like. I'd be more like inclined to look at Threads if they were in Instagram. Like,
Yeah, that's what it would have made more sense to just give me another window of Threads.
because they always like promote one, and then like I don't have the app on my phone,
And I'm
so-
not gonna put it there.
right.
And for me, I don't know about y'all, but for me, the thread accounts that are promoted to me are like fucking like hoes, bro.
That's
Like, it
because
literally
that's
be
what
like,
you be
That's what
looking
you
up.
look at.
Is
You
it?
just
Yeah.
fucking snitched on yourself.
Okay.
Congratulations.
No, it'd be like some. It'd be like she like 19, Cincinnati.
You know what
it's like
mine
some
are, Rob?
blonde,
You know what
like-
mine are, Rob?
Sports.
Sports. All sports.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I see a lot of
Yeah,
wrestling
that's
threads,
crazy.
but I like for Rob. Like I
That's
see like
crazy.
I don't know if you guys remember like the Hunter Moore era of like Twitter where they used to do like follow me thread things. That's what Threads is to me. Like motherfuckers just go on like follow trains and shit. Like I'm blah 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 from blah blah blah. Like who else is in this city? And then it's like 600 like random people, and they're like, I'm here. What are you doing? And I'm like, this is like the Hunter Moore era of like where people would just be like, I follow so and so, you should follow me, and it's just a follow train. I'm like, this is so weird.
It should all just be in the same app.
Hunter Moore.
Yeah.
That era of Hunter Moore Twitter was lit.
Like,
You remember
yeah.
that girl that ate the fucking bloody tampon?
Yeah.
That was a crazy time on the internet. I didn't ever believe that girl was real.
That shit was wild. I'm dead ass. I'm about to break some news. The Hunter Moore era. I remember one time I was sitting at my crib. I must have been like 16. I'm with my dog. We sitting there. There's this girl in my brother's room. He probably old as fuck at this moment in time, like grown 20. Some girl posts her whole entire shit on there, and everybody's like dogging her. And I'm like sitting there looking at the picture, and I'm like, this looks so familiar. I walk in his room. I point everything together. I was like, this your girl, dog? And he's like, I know, bro. Ain't that crazy? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn.
I immediately got to dogging this girl. She was like, yo, don't do this to me. And I'm like, you put this on the internet. I'm like 16. I'm going to think this is hilarious.
It's
Pure
like
comedy.
back then, like that was the thing, but like
Yeah.
now it's like you scroll on there and like that's normal. Like that's so.
That's what I'm
normal.
saying, like,
it's
back-
bikini pics.
Yeah.
You know, like
Like Hunter Moore went through so much shit with their documentary of like, this dude's a complete asshole. And we're
Yeah.
like, this is now normal for a lot of things that happen on the internet.
Hey, he inspired my favorite. Remember when Twitter, like your
I got a few hoes during that era from that.
When Twitter first brought headers out, the cool thing that Hunter Moore did was make some girl's tits his header. And I got this girl from Avon Lake to let me use her tits as my header. And everybody on Twitter, because it was like, I think it was like sophomore year or junior year of high school, everybody was like, oh my God. They were like, hit me with like, is it so-and-so? Are these so-and-so? I got called down to the office. I get like, cause I was in school, I go to school after the weekend, I did it. I get called down to the office and they have it fucking printed out, but she Sharpied over it and was like, I know you know what's behind here. Why is this your background? I was like, this shit's not at school. What does this have to do with school? And they were pressing me. They were like trying to take my driving privileges away and shit. And they were like, yeah, they were talking about suspending me. I was like, this shit don't even have nothing to do with school. I just doubled down. I was like, this doesn't have anything to do with school. I was like, I'm not doing this shit in school. Like, what are you talking about?
Motherfuckers was acting out on the internet back then. That shit was funny.
Dude, this principal had it out for me, dude. Like, she just hated me. Like, dude, I remember I fucking went. So one time, we had this substitute teacher named Mr. Beaver. And listen, if you're from Northeast Ohio, you probably had Mr. Beaver. Like, Mr. Beaver raw. Like, he would come in and he would write his name on the board and he would make the B a beaver's tail. And it was just so raw if you're a kid in school. But so one time but everybody knew he didn't do shit. So we had a study hall one time. I come into school and I go up and, you know, you used to go and get your passes and go to the other teachers and shit like that. I go up, I wrote a pass to McDonald's. And you know Mr. Beaver, he ain't looking at shit. He just signs it. So I go to the office, and I ask the principal. I walk in, and I say, hey, Tom, do you want anything from McDonald's? Beaver just gave me a pass to McDonald's. Principal gives me, he's like, yeah, give me a hash brown. I go get a hash brown. I bring it back to him. I come back. I post a picture of it. And fucking, I get called down to the next day, and she's, like, trying to come at me for that shit. And then I had to ask Tom, and Tom saved me. So that was my quick story. Because Will's over here breath fucking trying to direct shit.
I was wondering what you were doing over there. I was like, what's going on?
Okay.
breath directing.
Okay. I have to get to the important question.
J direct.
And the important question is, iPhone 16 worth it, or is it just another iPhone 15? And as our resident iPhone 16 owner, Marcus, was it worth the upgrade?
Yeah.
What did you have before the 16?
15.
Do you have
Pro Max.
Apple Intelligence on there?
I'm sure somewhere on here. I don't think it's out yet. Is it?
So like,
Maybe?
what's the like?
I thought it was on there when you got it.
Yeah, like what's
Maybe.
different?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it.
When
yet.
did you get the 16?
The 2
Day
days
it came out.
2 days it
Damn,
came out.
okay,
yeah.
baller.
Yeah.
You fucking with it though? What color you get?
I got the pink one.
I was gonna say, is that rose gold?
It's not
looks
even
white.
pink. It's like brown. It's
me
like
see.
it's called desert. It's like desert titanium, but it's like
I got the pink one. It's desert titanium.
it looks pink though.
It's
All right.
pink.
Are you mocking mentally retarded people?
I do need to get a new
No.
iPhone though.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm getting
people
one,
have
too.
mental challenges, and Will's over here just mocking them.
What
Trying to make
iPhone
fun
you
of me.
got, NX?
I got the 13 Pro.
Damn,
so I'm due for
Hey, do you want to
one.
buy my 15 Pro Max?
No, I'm getting the 16.
I'm gonna be honest
So
with you.
so you're getting it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting it soon. I don't know,
I'm still on the
next week or
11.
two.
I'm
You
still
wanna-
on
you
my
wanna buy
11.
my 15?
Oh,
I've been grinding out my 11. I'm gonna be honest with you.
dude, that 11. If I even turn that thing on, 2 minutes in, that thing could heat up the whole room, bro.
I was gonna say
Like,
my bitch is going strong.
dude,
I got a
that's
couple.
crazy.
I got a couple.
that's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
I got a
need
14,
16.
an 11 Pro, and a mini.
How many phones you
12th
got?
generation. Got a couple.
All right, fucking Kevin Gates. I got 2 phones. Yeah, I
We're
know.
doing
for
some
mining.
experiments.
Some for mining.
Yeah, mining crypto on one, 2 of
Off
them.
an,
you know.
off an iPhone?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Real
Yeah,
shit.
it's been about like 5% more than cost.
Dude, Will, remember that dude from the warehouse that I was talking about that like mines crypto? He was showing me some shit the other day. This dude's getting like 800 BTC a fucking day. He said
What?
he showed me
800
Eight-
Bitcoin? I don't think
800
it's possible.
point
Yeah.
point eight point eight.
Oh, I
My
was
bad.
gonna say
Point eight.
800.
But no, $800. My bad. If anything, he was showing me the dollars.
Oh, okay, dollars.
$800
That
of
makes a little more
Bitcoin.
sense.
That's not 0.8.
That's like,
$800 of Bitcoin.
That's like 0.0000.
whatever the
Yeah.
whatever
Right.
the.
This dude said
the
0.8. I'm
conversion
like,
is-
damn, this dude's over
My
here
bad.
making
I'm
40
fried.
bands a day or
I'm
something.
fried. Yeah,
I think
I'm fried.
I think most miners are like around equal or negative right now
Yeah.
too. So if you're making like 800 a day, you gotta be
Yeah.
spending close to as well. Close to like 700 maybe 900 somewhere around there. But yeah, so iPhone 16 worth upgrading to.
I think it was chill.
You
But
think if it's
nothing
much of a
major.
difference compared to your 15?
Does it feel like? Is it smoother? Like, is it navigating smoother?
It
like
definitely
Camera
is
quality
chill.
better?
I like
the
so-
iOS
so
18
you
or
have-
whatever.
You have a new button right here on the side that you can press. You could press this, and it'll automatically pull the camera up, and then you could click it again to take a picture.
Ooh.
So now your whole placement is like this instead of like having to hold
Ah,
it. You know what I'm saying?
they gave a
I mean,
camera
like-
button.
Is it only a camera button or can it do other stuff?
They have another button over here that you can do set up what you're talking about. They call it the action button.
There's got to be
It
more
was-
LiDAR shit with it too, or whatever.
I think the cameras are just nicer too. Like I could probably use this to shoot like, I think 4K for sure.
Because 100%, bro.
I was
You
gonna
could
say-
do.
Yeah, the camera's been good on the iPhone.
Yeah,
too.
I'm contemplating on getting like the Max or whatever, the Pro Max, like the biggest one, whatever.
Yeah,
Pause.
that's this one.
Yeah, I'm contemplating on getting that one or the Pro.
Yeah, I need to
But,
upgrade. I was like, damn, because I was gonna get a new phone like when the 15 like a couple months ago, and then I think Marcus looked at me. I was like, why don't you just wait till 16? I was like, man, I don't give a shit about that. And then I forgot to get a new phone. And now I'm like, all right, I'll just get the 16.
All right. And then we had another one. Marcus asked, has Chipotle completely fell off?
Oh, dude.
I would say the quality is the only reason I say the quality kind of sucks. If you're in our area and you haven't tried like Cilantro's like taqueria, they definitely shit on like the whole entire concept and product of what Chipotle is. Every time I go to Cilantro's, I'm like, why the fuck aren't there a billion of these instead of
There's
Chipotle?
quite a few of them now, though.
They've been popping up a lot, like more areas. So I give them credit. They've been building, their portfolio out here. But it was one of those things where I'm like, because at first they was only in, I think, like Lakewood for a minute, and then they started popping up everywhere.
They opened the one where like the Heights Chipotle or the Coventry Chipotle was.
Every time I walk in there, it still looks exactly like that Chipotle too from like back in the day. They did not change a single fucking thing. It's still got like the old like metal like concept of what Chipotle used to be. And they were like, yeah, we'll just put Cilantro's in here and just not change the fucking thing.
Yeah, Marcus, what inspired this inquiry?
Yeah, you get Chipotle?
I forget who I was talking about it with, but they said like every time they get Chipotle, it like hurts their stomach, and I was just like, yeah, I don't eat Chipotle anymore, but I think and Scene would be a good person to talk to this too, because they called him the Chipotle guy. I remember seeing posters too. Scene used to get like fucking free Chipotle every time they walked in there just because how much he got it. But I think even he would agree. Like there was a time where Chipotle was genuinely like top of the line food that you could just go out and get.
I feel like their price didn't match their quality. So when they upgraded the price, the quality did not. It went down, I feel like.
Yeah, and like it used to be like you could go in there and spend like less than like $10 and get a fat ass fucking burrito.
I was going to say like a chicken burrito at one point was like $5.25.
Yeah, dude, you could go in there, and I'm talking
Inflation?
about fucking burritos that are like this
But you know
big.
it's fucked up though, like calorie for calorie, even at like their recommended serving size, not them overdoing it, it's still above the competitors because like a Big Mac meal is like $12. So a Chipotle chicken bowl is $12 with the extra chicken. So like
I mean,
And a
maybe 14.
A Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich combo is like $11.
Chick-fil-A is good though.
Chick-fil-A's cheap too. That's like one of the
I'm
cheaper
just saying,
like
to put that
fast
into
food.
perspective, because Chick-fil-A used to be like the most expensive compared to like more a lot of the fast food back in the day.
I feel like they don't have a lot of overhead compared to like I feel like McDonald's just has way too many options where like Chick-fil-A's like we're going to give you like 4 solid options, but they're going to be fucking solid.
I guess I could agree with you, Rob. You did really used to go to Chipotle and spend like, or
Anywhere.
Chick-fil-A and spend like $25 and be like, damn,
Dude, if you spend $25 at Chick-fil-A right now, you're getting
Bro,
like
that's like 3
three-
days worth of meals.
Dude, 3 meals.
you know what you're
like,
getting for $25 at Panera?
what?
Like
A
half
mac
a
and cheese
sandwich.
Sandwich and a
baguette.
soup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, a
Dude.
a half of a mac and cheese and a
That's
baguette.
crazy.
And that's like,
bro.
that's hospital food
That's
going
crazy.
to Panera.
Hey, you know what though? Panera used to be the shit in high school though.
It had
It
its
really
time.
used to be that flex. Like the cool kids would go there, like you would just
if
pull up.
you was buying Panera, motherfuckers like, damn,
You
that
got it like
motherfucker
that,
up.
like,
that
yeah.
motherfucker up.
There
Because
was
you
a,
out there.
dude. There was a time when Panera was like that inadvertent, like I'm a 16-year-old kid. My mom pays for my gas. My dad fills my tires. Like, bro, you fucking pull up to Chipotle when you're in high school.
You ready to scrap. You ready to fight.
No, what? No, I want to eat. What the
Nah.
fuck? At Chipotle? You
Compared to
fight
like a Panera or Chipotle,
You
that's
fight
what I'm
at
saying.
Chipotle's?
I've seen a lot of fights at Chipotle. I worked at a Chipotle.
That's crazy.
Motherfuckers be going
Who
nuts.
the fuck is trying
Dudes
to
in the
fight
line
at
just
Chipotle?
be getting pissed. Like,
Yeah.
that dude in front of me got 3 more pieces of
Hey, why you
fucking
give
steak
him? Why
on
you
his
give him
bowl.
so much more chicken than me? Man, shut the fuck up,
Bro,
Let
I'm
me
telling
go
you,
outside.
back in the day before they had mobile orders, you be working at Chipotle. I would walk in at
That's
like
because Brody worked at the Illyria one. That was what it was.
I worked in the Avon one.
Nah, you worked at the Illyria
I worked
one.
at the Avon one. And they used to get
whatever.
fucking active in there. But yeah, you would walk in at like 1 o'clock. There'd be a line out the door, and then you would leave. You would close, and they'd be a line out the door until the closing time.
That's
That
crazy.
job sucked, and then they started doing online, and there's nobody ever inside. Also, the quality of Chipotle has gone down, so I feel like a lot of
Chipotle
people don't eat
sucks.
there.
Chipotle sucks, man. You
It
go in
gets
there, you
a
have to like tell some,
Doom.
yeah, you got to go in like.
You got to go in there and record them making your burrito.
Can we talk about why we have to go into fucking certain places to get food and tell them to give us more like it's their fucking meat? Like, why am I having to tell a fucking
Pause.
no? Why am I having to tell a fucking kid that's making my burrito lineup or whatever? Like, if I'm at Bibby Bop or some shit, why do I have to ask for them to put more on there like it's their fucking meat? Like they're the ones that fucking bought it.
You don't have to ask for that with Chick-fil-A.
No, Chick-fil-A gives you a lot of meat.
Everything, bro. You want more sauce? You don't
Look
gotta
at you
pay
got the
for
two
it.
you got the two gay boys over here like hearing the word meat and can't control their fucking selves.
I'm only laughing at Will doing all these sound effects on you.
That's crazy.
He's J-lighting, it's cool.
Panda Express gives you a good amount of like.
Panda Express be
That's-
stacking that shit.
That's
Yeah.
Chinese food. Any Chinese spot you go to, they fucking
Yeah.
fucking throwing that shit
That's
on.
what
there.
MSG
they
for.
stack That shit.
The MSG go crazy.
All right.
Yeah, that's the next questions, Will, please.
Yeah, and that was actually our last question, but we had one more question from the chat, and they want to know what was your first smartphone. So we can go around that quick before we move to the next
Oh.
subject. I'll go first. I had the MyTouch 3G. That was like the second ever Android phone on T-Mobile, not the G1, but the MyTouch 3G. So that was my first smartphone. What about you guys?
It was the Motorola Z, like with the very, very first one. It was like a Droid. Kind of like just the regular fucking size, but it was like kind of rugged.
I feel like I can't remember. Like I remember having like an
Trying to
Android.
think.
This is the MyTouch 3G.
I had the LG Dare, and I think that was like the
Ooh.
first touchscreen I
Yeah, I
had.
had
Dare,
LG. I had LG.
I had like an LG Dare. I wouldn't consider. I don't know if you.
That was
wanna-
like right before the smartphone
phone era. Yeah, because
But it was
like,
still
yeah.
a touch on it.
yeah, because like that was like the first touch, and then I had the.
This was like the first,
Dude,
this
the
the
phones
second
with
Android phone.
Touch screens with the slide keyboards. Those are elite. I think
Dude,
somebody
I
should bring them bitches
I
back.
wish
The
I had
Sidekick
fucking
was nuts.
Dude, I
Yeah.
wish I had this.
Dude, could you imagine if T-Mobile redropped the sidekick?
I thought they
but, like,
redid the
raw as
Sidekick.
fuck?
I thought they redid the Sidekick, and no one picked it up.
Did they?
I'm almost positive they redid the Sidekick.
BlackBerry dropped a phone too with the keyboard and with Android. No one even bought it.
Oh, I also
I
had
remember
the.
that.
I had the black.
Android, and I think it was called the Droid.
I had the BlackBerry that used to click.
Bro.
I missed that BlackBerry
Well,
that
the
used to
first one
click.
was the G1, and the second one was this one. But yeah, what do you say it was called? The Droid?
Yeah, they made this. They remade the Sidekick in 2018.
I told
Dude,
you.
well, yeah, look
This
at
one
that
right
thing. Yeah, that was like one of my.
I
first
forget what
phones.
Motorola I used to have, but it used to have like such a fat camera back. Like it used to curve in, and I used to put it in my pocket and be like, dude, this is so fucking uncomfortable because it was so bulky at like one end. I'm like letting the camera hang out. I'm like, dude, this is terrible in my pants.
one that used to spin?
Oh, the Envy
Was that the Envy?
that had the. It used to slide up like the other ones too, and it had the.
No, it had like it was like a BlackBerry top screen, but the bottom was a keyboard and it like spun around.
You know how I remember that?
Because the Envy had like a big circular background
We were-
or
we were
back
talking a
camera
lot
that you
about
could
high
spin
school
like
shit.
close on and off.
I do remember that phone.
The Joker made a song called Droid, and like you know, I had that phone, so I thought that was like a flex back then too.
I
That
used
was
to
when
think
the-
it was like, because I had like I had a Motorola Android and it used to have like the LED light on it, and like you could like jailbreak it so the light would change different colors for certain shit. I was like, man, this is so fucking cool. I was like, I'd get like text messages and like
Yeah,
my
HTC, the HTC 8 and 8 shit like that.
I had the Windows phone for a minute. There was like a Windows
Windows phone. The Windows phone went crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It was like if you use one today, like the OS was like ahead of its time, but they just didn't have the app support.
Yeah.
And they made a lot of bad decisions. There's a lot of good videos you can actually watch about that on the internet.
Yeah, because they fumbled that one. Because I remember, you guys remember used to get Twitter text messages and used to tweet from text message?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, that shit used to go nuts.
That shit was raw.
I remember being in class getting hella fucking text messages and
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
Twitter.
And,
I was like-
and it used to be like a flex when you figured out how to do it because you'd be like, I'm not even on the app right now and I'm
Yep.
sending this shit. What up?
It would, and then you would go to the tweet and it said sent by mobile text and you'd be like, yeah, motherfucker, catch me out here.
Dude, and
you
kids
still
are-
on the computer.
Kids would get caught up because they thought they were like DMing a girl, but the whole time they're like tweeting out their replies and conversation.
Motherfuckers look like an idiot.
That shit
Twitter
was a
used to
good
be so
time.
fun.
That was
All
a
right,
good time.
And then let's reset real quick. And you're watching the Will's House podcast on willsmusichouse.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All the links below are for all of our guests that introduced themselves earlier, and that's Marcus, Brody, and Innexh. And
Fuck
we got Louis
Marcus.
on the couch too.
Fuck
They
Marcus.
still got beef. The beef continues.
He
Maybe
won't arm wrestle me and
maybe
settle
we'll
it,
have
so
a
Marcus just mad because I'm better at fantasy than him.
it's 4 weeks in.
maybe we'll have
the
a
auto draft.
Maybe
Fuck
the auto
you.
draft. Maybe we'll have a boxing match.
Hey,
Move the table.
we've been trying to have the boxing matches.
But yeah, so I want before we get into our next like bigger segment, I just want to do our stand on business segment where we can
Stand-
give your hot takes or say something that you just really want to stand on. And I'm gonna start over on the right with Brody.
Standing on business. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? I don't really got anything too crazy to stand on business. I'm trying to think. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess right now we get into the winter, so get your fashion fits on. You know what I'm saying? You about to